Long, long ago there ruled a king by name Nazar. He ruled the kingdom in peace and prosperity. He also led a peaceful life. But he had a problem. Prince Hussein, his son, was not willing to marry. Many maidens and princesses tried to marry the prince, who was very handsome. But the prince refused to marry anybody. The neighboring kingdom was then ruled by King Dawood. He also had the same problem. His daughter Princess Margiana was also not willing to marry anybody. King Nazar tried to convince his son to marry, but it was in vain. So he grew angry and sent him out of the kingdom. King Dawood thought that his daughter had become mad, so he declared that anyone who cured her madness would be rewarded well. That night the prince had a dream in which he saw Princess Margiana and fell in love with her at first sight. Then he woke up and saw some fairies flying around him. They felt pity on the prince and said, "The beautiful princess you saw in your dream is Margiana, the princess of the neighboring kingdom. Go to her kingdom and marry her." Likewise, Princess Margiana too dreamt about Prince Hussein. She too fell in love with him. Prince Hussein went to his father Nazar and told him about the incident that happened last night and wanted to marry Margiana. Prince Hussein rushed to King Dawood and said, "I can cure your daughter's madness. I only can, but on one condition. If I cured her, you must allow me to marry her." The king readily accepted, as the prince was handsome and willing to cure her. The king led the prince to his daughter's chamber. On seeing Prince Hussein, Margiana was amazed and said, "You are the prince I saw in my dream. I want to marry you." King Dawood sent a messenger to King Nazar to get his consent to his son's marriage with Margiana. Nazar gave his consent happily. So in the midst of the two kings, the prince married the princess and they went to their kingdom and lived happily there.